So this is a report about task 161 on delete option to delete condition tables of view selection. So this is an easy task. So it is much better if I show in the process in a video than rather than pictures, images. So it's kind of easy. It's not complicated. So for example, if I provided for each batch that I provided here with an X to delete a specific table, attribute, columns that we have selected. So if we press the X stock level over here, it will delete over there, and if you want to put it back, just select it again. Contact name, supplier name. So this is case only for x-axis and y-axis. So there was nothing much to change. So when we delete it, there's nothing affect. So the display over here will affect a lot of things. For example, this display here, when you select a raw view and choose a column, it will affect this option over here, because when we select a display, those data will be moved into here and add them to here. So for example, if I delete a supply date, for example, what happens is that this one has been changed, the option has been removed. As you can see, it affects this x-axis option here, and also for the y-axis as well. If I try to add it again, we will play here. So that's the first thing when we try to delete the display that we have to consider. We have to take into consideration about the effect of order select option as well. So that's these things here only affect the chart configuration. So that's fine, that's finished. So the condition is easy. It doesn't affect anything much. So when you delete it, just delete it, and that's it. So we add it again. So that's it. But this table selection is another problem, because there are two different tables in here. The first one is the main table. The second one is the relevant tables of this chosen table, which it means that this is a table referenced by the main table that we select. So if we delete a supplier's the reference table only, if we only delete those attributes that is relevant to that tables only, for example, supplier is for contact name and a supplier date. So if we delete the supplier over here, it should delete all the things which are relevant about a supplier's table. So you can see that the supplier date thing has been deleted. Also, the supplier date and the contact name in the x-axis and y-axis as well. So I want to reappear it again. So it will reappear again. Sorry for that. Then that's for the case of the reference table. And now for the main table is kind of different. There are two ways to delete the things. The first one, you can choose another table which will reset all the things from this condition to this area over here. It will reset everything. The second way is to delete that table is to click the X button over here. The same thing, but there are two ways for convenient for customer or for the user. So if I try to select another table, which will reset all the things about that, and nothing appear again. So I try to move it again, add something. Alright, so the second way is to click on the X button, same thing again. So that's the end of the report for this task.